All right, now we are going to do our warm-ups. So you guys need to clear some space in your house if you need to. You're going to need your push-up counter. You're also going to need your curl-up strip and a box for your sit and reach. If you need to pause to get those things, please pause your video right now and get those things. All right, the first thing we're going to do are 10 jumping jacks. Ready, begin.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3.
5.
1, 2, 3.
6.
1, 2, 3.
7.
1, 2, 3.
8.
1, 2, 3.
9.
1, 2, 3.
10.
All right, good job, Mr. Nichols, on those jumping jacks. Next, we're going to do our 5 push-ups. So right now, you're gonna get your push-up counter. You're gonna follow the cadence and how to do the push-ups.
We'll now begin the push-up session.
Nice flat back.
Begin. Down.
Full arm
Up.
bend.
1. Down.
Good job, Mr.
Up.
Nichols.
2. Down. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. Down. Up. 5.
All right, good job. Now you're gonna go grab your curl-up strip, and now we're going to do the curl-ups. Just like push-ups, we're gonna do 5 of these and follow the cadence.
We'll begin the curl-ups now. Ready? Begin. Up.
All the way across.
Down.
And
1.
back.
Up.
Make sure
Down.
the hands
2.
get back to the
Up.
beginning.
Down. 3. Up.
And keep those feet
Down.
down on the
4.
floor.
Up. Down. 5. Up. Down. 6. Up.
All right, next we are going to do the sit and reach. We're going to do a 10 count for each leg, so make sure you guys got your box ready to go. So Mr. Brucker is going to count out 10 for Mr. Nichols.
Remember, he's got his nice straight leg without bending his knee. He's got this other one tucked in, and without bending that knee, he's going to slowly reach out as far as he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do 5. That's probably good. And let's do it one more time, Mr. Nichols. Let's do it twice with the same leg. Yeah. And reach. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch legs. Nice and straight. Nice and tucked. All right. And reach. Ease into it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we might do is, I noticed Mr. Nichols isn't able to reach all the way across. We might be able to do that there. That might help him. All right, and reach. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job.
All right, now that you guys are warmed up, enjoy your activity for today.
Hey friends, welcome back. Mr. Brucker here, Mr. Nichols here. Today's focus is going to be working on proper shooting form. Right? If you don't have a basketball at home, you can use other things to work on that, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, we're just going to go over some basic technique or form that will help you to be a good shooter. Right? We are going to use what's called an acronym. An acronym is a word or sometimes a saying that helps you to remember something. We're going to use an acronym called BEEF. We're going to use each letter, B, E, E, F, to talk about different aspects of your shooting form. As you can see up on the screen, the first B in BEEF, right, stands for balance. We want our shoulders about even, with our feet, about even with our shoulders. That gives us nice balance. If our feet are too wide, it's a little awkward, and if our feet distance or so. Alright? That's and then his knees are going to be just slightly bent. That is a good balanced position. Our first B and B. There's only one B, okay, but B. And then our first E is elbow. That stands for elbow in or straight at a 90-degree angle. Some common mistakes a shooter will make is their elbow will get out here, and then we're kind of throwing the ball more, and it's not going to be as accurate. So we want that elbow tucked in nice and tight. That second E in the word B stands for eyes. We want our eyes, when we're actually shooting at a basket, focused on that front part of that rim. We want to really keep our eye on that. Okay? And then lastly, the F stands for follow through. So we have that nice balanced position, our elbows in, our eyes are on the basket. We're going to start to push up with the motion, and then actually, a basketball shot technically is done with one hand. At the last second, that guide hand will go off. The ball will roll off his fingertips, and he's going to do that by kind of snapping the wrist. Right? He'll show that again. His hand is just, the wrist is going to roll, and it's going to get that nice back spin off of that ball. Right? That's called the follow through. A lot of people, when they talk about shooting, they imagine their hand actually physically going up and in the rim. Or some people think of like a cookie jar. You put your hand up and in the cookie jar to grab it out. So Mr. Nichols, why don't you just do one or two more? Got that balance, elbow, eyes, and push up, and the follow through. It almost looks like he might be shooting with two hands, but if you notice, maybe one more, Mr. Nichols, that guide hand actually goes off just a fraction of a second before you get that nice rolling spin. Okay, we are now at a basketball rim. We're going to put this into practice. Remember, we got that nice balance, shooting foot slightly in front, knees are bent, elbow is in, eyes focused on the basket, alright, and follow through. Nice job, Mr. Nichols. That's what we call a shooter's touch there when it bounces and goes in. Nice. Notice he's got that nice smooth motion, that ball's rolling off the fingertips. Notice how he bends his knees. You gotta use your legs also when you shoot. Bending the knees, pushing up. Nice, even follow through. I can tell that he's really focused on the rim, and he's thinking about that hand going right in the cookie jar, right up and over that front part of the rim. Wow, fantastic shooting, Mr. Nichols. Let's keep going until he misses. I think he's made about 10 in a row here. We're going to put the pressure on him. Oh, you guys have been waiting a long time there. 11. Beautiful shooting.
All right, you just saw Mr. Nichols drain a whole bunch of baskets. Nice work, Mr. Nichols. You can practice that at home or at a park by your house. If you don't have those things or you can't get there in your PE time, we have a bucket and a bin ready to go, which I'm sure you probably have around the house. And this is not a basketball, but it's just a small ball that will fit inside those containers, and you can shoot around maintaining beef. Balance, elbows, eyes, and follow through, okay? We're really focused on those four components. If it goes in, great. If not, try again. We're going to show you what that might look like now. Balance, elbows, eyes on the target, and then follow through. I missed, that's okay. Try again. Balance, elbows, eyes, follow put yours on a chair. All right, something safe. Mom or dad says okay. I'm going for the bucket. Ready? Oh, too much. Oh, almost gets me. Ready? Ooh, hit the rim. So you can try these activities in your house, outside. You got a bucket or a bin, empty it out. Practice beef, balance, elbows, eyes, and mouth.
Hi friends, now that we have worked on beef and we have worked on our shooting technique, we're going to work on a fun game called Around the World. Right? And around the world, you designate spots and you number them, and the idea is that you're going to go in order and you have to make a basket at each spot before you move along following some simple rules. At a basketball court in your house, you have some sidewalk chalk, you can make little marks in the spots. If not, you just kind of, with you and your friend, whoever you're playing with, just kind of make sure you go to the same spot. We have kind of made an arc, if you will, and we're going to go from this side and arc around to this side, and we're going to follow. Everybody has to shoot in the same order, shooting from the same spots. Alright, a couple of simple rules. When you first start, you shoot. I make it. If I make it, I get to automatically move ahead, so I get to go to the next spot. Alright, I'm going to shoot from here. Now I miss. If you miss, you have a choice to make. You can hold. If I were to hold here, I would give up my turn, and Mr. Nichols would get to start his turn. But the advantage is when I get my turn again, I would get to start at this spot where I left off at. However, I can take a chance and I can shoot again. Now, if I take that second chance shot, there is a risk involved with it. I'm going to take that chance shot. Oh! I missed. If I were to have made that, I could move on to the next spot and keep going, but I missed. So now when it's my turn again, I can start all the way back at the beginning. You can chance at every spot. Say I were to have made that shot, I can move on to the next one. And if I miss my first shot, I can chance again at this number if I want. So I can chance once at every spot. So you can keep moving on if you make the chance shot. But remember, if you take that second chance shot and you miss it, then you have to go back to the beginning. Okay, Mr. Nichols. Mr. Nichols made that one. He gets to move on. Oh, are you going to chance or hold, Mr. Nichols? Oh, taking the risk. Oh, did not pay off. I held, I believe, so I get to start from here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to risk it too. Oh, I thought that was going in. Shot. Oh, you get to move right along. Oh, he has the shooter's touch. When it bounces around and goes in, we call that a shoot. Oh, he has the shooter's touch again. Oh, what are you going to do now, Mr. Nichols? Oh, that's a huge risk. Oh, the shooter's touch. He just did what's called running the table. He won all in one turn going